ever caught someone in a lie, but you couldn't say a word because your own secret was way worse? For 2 whole years, my girlfriend Maya thought I was working the graveyard shift every Friday night. In reality, I was just parking by the lake, listening to old jazz, completely alone. I just needed breathing room. But last Friday, a heavy storm rolled in, and the park rangers kicked everyone out early. I drove home at midnight, holding 2 lukewarm cups of coffee, ready to surprise her. Instead, I was the one who got surprised. A sleek silver Lexus was parked right in my driveway. My chest tightened. I crept up to the porch, and through the living room window, I saw Maya. She was laughing, slow dancing with a guy I'd never seen before. He leaned down and kissed her. My blood turned to ice. I wanted to smash the window, but no. If I blew up, she'd ask why I was home early, and my own lie would shatter. I needed to play the long game. So, I waited in my car until my usual time, walked in at 4 in the morning, and kissed her forehead while she pretended to sleep. The next Friday, I pretended to leave for work. But this time, I only drove down the block, pulled out my laptop, and remoted into our home security system. Right on schedule, at midnight, the silver Lexus pulled up. I zoomed in on the license plate, ran it through a public database, and the name popped up. Marcus, my brother's former roommate. The betrayal hit like a physical punch. But instead of crying, I got quiet. I spent the next week getting my name off the lease, moving my savings to a private account, and securing a new apartment. Last night was Judgment Day. Maya was making dinner, acting totally normal, when I casually looked up from my phone and said, "Hey babe, have you heard from Marcus lately? My brother said he's back in town." Her hand froze, dead in the air. The spatula slipped right out of her fingers and clattered onto the counter. "Marcus? No, why would I hear from him?" Her voice was an octave too high. "Just wondering," I smiled, grabbing my jacket. "Well, duty calls. See you at 4. I didn't go to the lake. I parked at a coffee shop across the street from our place. Within 10 minutes, the silver Lexus sped away from our house. Maya had panicked and called off the date, but it got better. 20 minutes later, Maya's car pulled out. I followed her at a distance. Her first stop, my actual office building. Through the glass doors, I watched her frantically pacing the lobby, asking the night shift security guard if I was upstairs. He shook his head. No. Her next stop was the 24-hour diner down the street where I always said I grabbed lunch. She burst through the doors, scanning every single booth, looking desperate, sweating through her makeup. She spent the next 3 hours driving to every coffee shop, gas station, and parking lot within a 5-mile radius, completely losing her mind. Realization slowly dawning on her that she was the one who had been caught. When she finally pulled back into our driveway at 3:30 in the morning, she found all of my keys, my garage clicker, and a printed screenshot of her dancing with Marcus, sitting right on the kitchen island. I was already 100 miles away. Cheaters always think they're the smartest ones in the room until they realize they've been playing a game they already lost.